Hello everyone. In the last class we have just started the chapter 2, that is setting the page. In this you have prepared the seminar paper in the word processor software. Right. Okay. So you have typed in the mother tongue and you are familiar with the compound letters chillaksharangal, and you have done the assignments also. Okay. And what else you have done with that seminar paper? You have adjusted the size, you have changed the font, then adjusted the spacing between the paragraphs, you give the background colors, and you are familiar with the superscript and subscript, and you are giving the layout to the pages by opening the format, then page style window. In that page style window you can adjust the margins, then you can adjust it into portrait or landscape, you can give the borders, you have given the header, footer, etc. Okay, so today we can give the picture as the page background. So are you remembering in the last class we have given the just a plain color for the background. In this class we are just for a change we can give the picture as a background. For that, this is your activity that we have done in the last class. Okay. For giving the picture as background, go for page style box. How can we go for that? Format, then page. Now the page style window is opened. In that, go for bitmap area tab. This is the bitmap area tab. Okay. From this you can give any of the picture for your background, seminar paper's background. Okay. Now select anyone. Then click on the OK. See, the background has changed from the solid color to a picture. Okay. Now we can go for activity 2.5, that is arrange in columns. Okay. Let us arrange in columns. See, this is a portion of your ICT textbook. What is the difference between this IT textbook and last year's IT textbook? In the previous textbook, the information is arranged in 2 columns. Okay. So, shall we arrange our seminar paper also in this manner? How can we do that? So, first of all, select all by clicking on the Ctrl A button in your keyboard. Then go for page style window by clicking on format, then page. Here you can see a tab that is columns. Okay. So in the settings you can give the name, that is number of columns. So now we want 2 columns. So I adjusted it as 2. Here below the width and spacing you can see that width is not activated but spacing is activated. So this is the preview. Okay. So watch here also. Now I am increasing the spacing from 0.50 centimeter to 1 centimeter. So see here the spacing is increasing. Okay. Okay, can you understood the difference? Okay. Now I have fixed to 1 centimeter. See, this width is not activated because there is a tick mark on the auto width option. What is that auto width? If this auto width is activated, then the column width will be adjusted equally. Okay. This is adjusting equally for the first portion and second portion. Now I am just disabling that. Now this width window is activated. So this is the adjustment for the first column. This is for the second column. Now I am just decreasing this. See here, the width for the first column is decreasing. Okay. So that is not possible if the auto width is activated. See. Now it is partitioned equally for both the columns. Okay. Now click on the OK button. See. Our seminar paper has divided into 2. Okay. This is the column 1 and this is column 2. Next activity is that activity 2.6, when pictures are inserted. So to this seminar paper we can insert the pictures from our computer. How can we insert it? First of all, place the cursor anywhere, which means place the cursor where you want to insert the image. Now I am placing here. Then go for this image tool. Insert image tool. Now you can give any of the image. Now I am just selecting one image. Then click on the open button. See what happened. The size of the picture is not suitable for the page. Okay. Then while inserting, the positions of the words and sentences are changing. Okay. For that we have a solution, that is just select the image. Now you can see the squares around the picture. Okay. Then you can click and drag according to your size. Okay. Then also it is not displayed in a correct format. For that you can right click on this image. After selecting, right click and you can see the wrap option. Okay. From this you can select any of the option. Okay. If you wish to place the pictures between the words, then it is preferable to choose the page wrap or optimal page wrap. Okay. This is the page wrap. This is the optimal page wrap. Okay. Anyone you can select. Okay. Next, activity 2.7, that is inserting table. Okay. If you want to insert a table to your seminar paper, you want to place the cursor where you want to insert that table. Okay. Now I am going for the end portion here. Okay. Here you can see insert a table in the toolbar. Either you can select from here and you can give the number of rows and columns. These horizontal lines are rows and vertical lines are columns. Okay. Either you can make use of this or else you can go for table, then insert a table. Here also you can give the number of rows and columns. Now I have given 4 rows, sorry, 4 columns and 3 rows. Okay, then click on the insert button. See, the table is displayed here. Now if you want to type anything, you can type here. Then if you want to adjust the width, so bring your cursor to the point where 2 columns meet. Now what change has occurred? The mouse pointer changes to a two-sided arrow. Can you see this? Okay, now adjust it by clicking and dragging the mouse. Okay. Here also you can do like that. Okay. Not only columns but also you can adjust the width of the rows by bringing the cursor to the point where 2 rows meet. Okay, likewise. See. Likewise you can adjust the size of the rows also. Okay. Now for example, you want to insert a column just above this for giving the heading. Okay, so place the cursor here. Now you can go for table, insert. You can see many of the options: rows above, rows below, columns left, columns right, etc. So which type we want? A row just below that first row. Okay, so rows above. See, now a new row is created here. Now you want to make this row into a one column, which means that these lines are cut for giving a heading. So for that, select the first row. And you can make use of merge cells option. For that, go on table. Here you can see merge cells. See, now the 4 columns have changed into a one column by making use of merge cells techniques. Okay, now you can select the heading here. Okay, and you can adjust its size, shape, style, etc. Okay. Likewise, you can insert the column also. For that, bring the cursor. For example, now I want to insert a column after the name. Okay, so bring the cursor in the column name, then go for table, insert, then columns right. Okay, see, the column is inserted here. Okay, so now this line came here. For that, you can select it, go for table, merge cells. Okay, to adjust the width, you can make use of the two-sided arrow. Okay, so I think you all understood this. If you are having doubt, you can contact me and we can do the practicals after the lockdown. Okay, so don't bother about that. Now you want to export your seminar paper into a PDF. Okay, that is your activity 2.8, exporting into PDF. For what we are exporting that? For example, this activity 2 is saved in the name activity2.odt. That means it is a ODT file it is a file prepared in the software LibreOffice Writer. Okay, so you know that LibreOffice Writer is only activated in the Ubuntu operating system. Okay, so if you want to make or send it into your mobile phone or to any other Windows operating system's computer, you want to convert it into PDF file. Otherwise, this ODT file is not supported in your phone or Windows OS. For that, you can click on File. Then you can see here Export as option. Then Export as PDF option. Now you can click on the Export option. Go for Students Work 9th. Here we can give the name. Okay, exporting. Now click on the Save. Okay, now it is saved into PDF. Can we check it? Okay. So, go for Places, Home, Documents, then Students Work 9th. See, exporting.pdf is ready here. This is the PDF file. What is the feature for a PDF file? We cannot do any modification, any further modification in the PDF file. Okay, now you can right click here, then you can copy here and you can connect a mobile phone or pen drive or anything. Okay, and they can paste it to the mobile phone or pen drive. Okay, but this file cannot be portable because this is a ODT file. It is only supported in the operating system that is having Ubuntu. Okay, I think you all were understood about these two files, isn't it? This is a PDF file. This is an ODT file. Okay, this is only portable from one computer or one device to another. This can be copied, but this can be copied from an Ubuntu computer to another Ubuntu computer, which means another LibreOffice Writer supported computer. Okay, but cannot copy to your Android mobile phones or Windows supporting computers. Okay, so dear children, our chapter is over. If you are having any doubts, you can contact me. In the next class, we can start the third chapter. So, you want to write one word question and answers for the chapter. Okay, and send to me through the WhatsApp.